feel me? And I feel that overtone.
The guys, the content. They saying this is content. They making content.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, not no content, none of that. Like, not that way. Not publicly. You know what I mean? Not you can't verbally lynch a sister publicly in front of me. And I don't care, Adam, Vlad, none of them. I'm not riding. You feel me? And they shouldn't ride. If they really down with the culture like they say, they shouldn't ride. They should be like, hey, that's wrong. You did go a little too far.
But Akademiks is in the clip.
So Akademiks is somebody that, to me, we should deal with personally. I feel like everybody that he been saying shit about should have already gotten his ass and had a conversation with him. The fact that Meek ain't had that conversation with him or or made it a thing to show him that here's the consequence for talking about me is the problem.
I'm still going to be that. Your career ain't coming back. I killed it. Drake killed it. The Game killed it. Rick Ross killed it. Even though you cool with him now, they all killed it. But I issued the last and final blow. You could tweet about me all you want to tweet, but trust me, your counterparts call me every day and said, you a bad motherfucker. You killed that career. I did it because you disrespected me. The next time you see somebody you call a nerd, the next time you see somebody who you feel is lesser than you, all that street shit don't matter. Boy, all that shooting and all that dumb shit you did, boy, you ain't talking about any car you get, I could get. Any house you got, I could get. I got the same money. What you talking about? I just did this to show a nigga like you should have respect. The reason why your career is at where it's at, I'm going to keep laughing at it. I don't care what you tweet out for the rest of your life. Remember, you said you had that had more followers than me. And I'm sitting here laughing at your demise. I took $1 million out of your label's budget. You not talking about shit. You ain't never take $1 million out of my pocket. Let's do the math. I f***ed the whole career up when, don't blame it on nobody. You disrespected me, you weird ass, and I made sure your career died where I saw it at. It died right there. And I piss on it every day. 21 Savage couldn't save you. When 21 put me on the phone with you, you was a broken, ass, washed up rapper who needed me more than I needed you. I never needed you. When he put me on the phone with you, that was after Clubhouse. You should have said, maybe Ak is somebody I got to deal with. You never had that respect. Boy, you're going to be on Twitter for the rest of your life. Say goodbye to the charts. Bye-bye. It'll never be in your favor again. That's because of your disrespect. I don't care what ex of mine you follow. I don't care how much you stalk me. You block me and follow my exes. You're a weirdo. I could follow your baby moms and your kids. I don't need to play like that. I killed your career. That's all I needed to do. Bye-bye, Meek Mill. Bye-bye. Get out of the storyline. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I got my win off of you already. Bye-bye. 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 If you got a problem with it, you know exactly.
DCK. Looking at him being irresponsible, but my belief is Meek should have actually been, they should have been fought already. You got to pay. I like how you use that. It's expensive over here.
Yeah.
Opinions are expensive, especially commenting on the business of this culture and this life. And because he hasn't had to pay anything, he's not quite aware. But I mean, something about it says if Meek told him that they could fight, I don't think he would say no. So
you think Ak could take the fade?
I believe it. You know what I mean? I believe you're gonna have to show me different. You know what I mean? Yeah. The fact that ain't none of them dudes told him that after all the shit he keeps saying about him, and they ain't said, hey, we need to fight, because that should be the next thing. The shit he's saying about some of them people, we need to fight. And he need to earn some of these opinions when it comes to, especially as it's not about music. Like I think that's what's being conflated. If it was just about music and they was talking about, hey, I don't like your album, your songs is whack and any of this stuff. But I think dealing with a white man, even dealing with Ak being a Jamaican man, is still different. You know what I mean? That's our private business to handle. I shouldn't even know that Meek and Ak already had their fight. I should hear it in the way Ak talk. You know what I mean? Yeah. I should hear it in the way he talk. I shouldn't even know.
He pays something for it. The
whether
same
he
way
won or lose.
Pay for. Yeah.
His nut supposed to be 10 times bigger, or his nut supposed to be 10 times smaller after that conversation. Feel me? So at that point, it's like the shit he's saying about certain people, you know, even some of the homies from Atlanta is like, that shit should come with a fight. Like, we supposed to be fighting over this shit. That, what's up? Like, how we need to get down if this is what you think of me. Feel me?
I
So,
wouldn't say you beat the dudes like Academics with a fight, though.
For some reason, the way he talk about some of these, I don't think he's scared of some of these. And that's kind of where the energy come from. Like, I think it's like, in his mind, he like, I think I could take some of these. And I'm like, how y'all ain't showed this man yet that y'all come from these environments and y'all willing to stand up for yourself?
You can't hit what you can't see. But also, I think you can talk like that from a safe space. And I'm not saying he won't fight. Maybe he'll fight them all. Yeah. I'm not calling that into question. But I'm just stating the obvious, right? From a safe space, it's just, you know what I'm saying? You got a little liquor in you, you get going. You do this enough times, this becomes a second nature. And here we are. You know,
I just need to see it first. I need to hear, hey, I'm actively calling you out for a fight. At least, and it's not my, look, they don't got to appease me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, here is how you handle it to me with a man that's a Jamaican man versus a white man, right? Here's this Jamaican man that's in the culture, that's a black man, right? And it's like, hey, I don't like the shit you saying about me. This is not about music. If somebody wanted to fight him over him critiquing their album or critiquing their song or blah, 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 that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all them bitch-ass niggas and punk-ass niggas and nigga use a bitch, and that should come with a damn fight. You know what I mean? That, at least public, you be like, hey, we need to get down. Whoever need to tell him we need to get down. So now, if Meek say, hey, G, I did try to fight this motherfucker, then it's different. But I just don't get that Ack is this person, the way he's talking and carrying on about some of these people, that it's a thing that he's not willing to give them they fade. Yeah. And I think Hands is just missing in all this. I think the Hands is missing in all this. And don't get me wrong, I don't think every last person that Ack says or has critique over, he's willing to fight. But also, I don't think, you know, even all of streamers or any streamers, whether they white or black, deserve Hands for critique. But when it starts getting past critique, Loon, cousin, it start getting the bitch ass niggas and punk ass niggas and nigga use a whole.
He done crashed their business. He done fucked niggas' business up and started a narrative that led to certain business being affected. That shit to me is like, that's what I'm saying. I came in with no understanding about that.
Oh no. But I'm saying if he holds enough, okay, we are the culture, Loon, right? We come from this street urban culture thing we call hip hop. Our lingo, the way we pop it, that's why we fans of whatever Tennessee produces. We fans of what Georgia produces. We control it. We gave life to Ack. The Chicago street urban scene gave life to Ack. That's how I discovered his talent. He was able to use their culture to display his talent. Right? Cool. But I'm never confused that we give them the ability to be who they are. So it's no way possible Ack can truly ruin their business if it's rooted in street urban culture.